Tarheels hosting St. John's, the Red Storm. 2 wins, 1 loss on the season.
For teams to be able to play offense 6-on-6.
Oh, and a good look. The fake up top and underneath on the goal for St. John's is Colin Duffy.
Great look. I think the Tar Heels got caught ball watching a little bit. Anytime a kid catches a ball in that position down there, it's hard for the goalkeeper. Look at this, right on the doorstep.
So Duffy gets the score.
Andy Matthews has got it now. A little bit of a general who can pick out people. Here's Cloutier again.
Yep, Cloutier found his spot, able to step inside of the defense, find some open space, and put it in the net to tie things up at 1 apiece.
I think what's most impressive about shots like that is I think he was trying to shoot it high offside, drops the head. Oh, good look, shoot it.
And there's another for North Carolina, that time William McBride.
William McBride, mainly a defensive midfielder, had kept coming on the clear, spotted up right in 5-6 yard mark from the goal, and was able to draw and shoot, and he's put it away from the goalie, which is good.
And, Coach, this was, correct me if I'm wrong, created mainly by defense, sort of a scramble for St. John's to get back.
Very similar to basketball. Defender carries it over again. He's going to go right to the goal and shoot it.
Jack Rowlett and North Carolina all of a sudden finding the spark offensively that we've seen all season long. Didn't take too long, but maybe because of the 10:30 a.m. start here in Chapel Hill, the earliest in program history, by the way, Coach.
Well, the Tar Heels should benefit from that because they practice at 8 o'clock in the morning, so they should be raring to go. But again, it's a ride that St. John's was shutting off people, and Rowlett just kept coming. No one picked him up, and he's got a shot right in front of the goal.
So again,
St. John's needs a good shot on this possession. Not the first shot, but a good shot.
It might be the first, as that one put in by Mackenzie Iacoca after the spin move to free some space.
That was the first one and a good one. Again, that's the second goal that St. John's has got from right on the left-hander spot on the crease. He gets inside the defender. That means it's a strong move. You got to be able to push that guy back out of the way. Now he runs through the crease, which is allowed right now, so you got to be a little bit careful. You don't take the first thing.
Nice cut, nice find by Andy Matthews as it's Justin Anderson with the goal. His 6th straight game with the goal in the 6th Tar Heels match.
I like that North Carolina is pushing the action. Again, that's a pass that shouldn't get through there, get through a defense. That's a ball side cutter. You got to be able to play that guy a little better than that. Andy just put it right on his stick, though, and he didn't have to do anything except redirect it to the goal. There's another goal, 3 in a row now, off of kind of slow break situations, which are great to get, believe me. But St. John's has got to do a little better job.
Back up top to Cook. To the left side, had a look at it, it's in.
They have a knack. I'm telling you, these Canadian-bred players just have a knack of shooting the ball. On face, that doesn't look like that tough a shot. He's driving left, but he puts it on target.
He found a slight crease, and the most impressive thing to me about that, Coach, is that he put it near post, right where Hanley.
He lets one fly. Another one, and a good shot. Offside bounce.
Madsen that time, getting it to bounce in. So Mike Madsen on the goal for the Red Storm. Just got by his man. Sent it far post. One skip.
That ball got through. Good job by the Red Storm to check up, but they're not checked up wholly yet. Perry can shoot it.
That was a lined shot by William Perry to go in for the 6th goal for North Carolina. They lead by 3.
That's his spot. That is his spot.
William Perry makes it a 3-goal advantage for North Carolina.
He sets his feet and he can let it go, and it's goalkeeper's got to get hit with it almost. Going to go right over his head.
6-3, North Carolina ahead.
A win for North Carolina being Kelly had scooped the ball. I think it's a win if you come out of there with it.
And again, Colin Duffy sneaks one underneath for the Red Storm. And on both of his goals thus far, Coach, he's been very, very close to the net.
Well, the first one, he was wide open. This one, he goes inside roll, pulls it back, able to score. Tough play. North Carolina's got to come with a slide. You got to push that guy past his angle for some defense.
And Duffy, who already has 2 today, making an aggressive move. Outward, the shot is in, and that was delivered by Joe Madsen, his first of the day in the net.
That's real good offense by St. John's. Left-handed drive from behind the goal, and it wasn't the ball side pass, it was the skip pass. He bypassed 2 guys and got it to a real shooter. First shot of the game, first goal. Look at that. He skips 2 guys, and everyone's sliding towards the ball, and that's the guy who was open, or left open.
Joe Madsen, his 11th. Tarheels again with another look. Brian Cannon finally makes his way through and bounces it in on the right side.
10-yard mark, off-stick side bouncer. You know, it's a good high percentage shot.
Cannon's first of the day. It puts the Tar Heels up by 2.
Look at it. He's 10 yards from the goal when he shoots. Offside bouncer. And I'm telling you, on a grass field, it's just a tough one for the goalkeeper, especially left-handed goalkeeper. Tough one.
A quick 3 toward the direction of the net here in the third quarter. Perry again, this time penetrating a little bit more. It's it outside, and the bouncer in by Timmy Kelly.
Very similar to what St. John's did, but from a different location. Perry going down the side from out to in, passing it through the defense. Both teams have done a good job of getting that skip pass through.
And at some point, it just becomes a volumes game, Coach, right? I mean, 4 shots attempted very quickly in their opening possession.
Well,
at some point, one of them's got to go in.
It's obvious that the Tar Heels at halftime said, we're hoping to get that 4-5 goal lead. Good ground ball.
St. John's with right off of the face-off, sort of a fast break created out of that. And it results in a quick and easy goal. Paul Tornator, who was on the face-off.
That's a pretty good job by the face-off guy. All kinds of pressure. Watch this. He gets a tough ground ball and runs through this stick check. Look at 4 Tar Heels around him, and no one's able to get a kamikaze move.
Madsen snuck in there, unable to get the shot to fall, but it was Joe Madsen scooping it back up and following up with his second goal of the game. 8-7, a 1-goal lead for North Carolina, and Joe Madsen, off the miss by Mike Madsen, scoops it up and deals it in. A 1-goal lead for North Carolina here in the third quarter, 1:30 remaining. Back behind now, Schaefer.
Schaefer draws a flag, the double, but he's able to get the inside roll. Great offensive move.
Ryan Schaefer, a little hesitation, the stutter step.
He draws 2 and goes around both of them. One of them's got to stay glued to him. One of them's got to stay stuck
bounces
on
it
him.
underneath, and that ties us up at 8. 7:08 left in the fourth quarter. A chance to win it late for the Tar Heels. Trippi goes to the left. The goal scored for North Carolina by William Perry. It leaves 6.8 seconds left on the clock.
Darren, I think that's his spot. He's the right-hander. Now, not as good an angle as some of the other times, but he blasts that thing over the goalkeeper's shoulder. And the goalie has made some great saves, but he just blisters that one by him. That's all heat.
To the far post in the upper part of the net, William Perry.
To try and pop it. He's got to try and pop it in front to have any chance of getting a tie.
Pushed slightly outside the circle. North Carolina comes away with it. And time will expire. What a win for Joe Bresci's 200th of his career. Wow. William Perry with 6 seconds left puts it in for North Carolina, and they win it 9-8.
there's no such thing